that he has in mind.
No,
so let's see this again. When we imagine takes, we'll want to keep the
Hey there, everybody.
Yes.
What we're trying to
the
do,
chess
okay?
rivals, that's right,
So
against
let's
the original.
imagine that we kick the rook
original
back for a moment.
Dominator of
case,
chess rivals,
now
that's
rook
Johnny
A3
B. We'll
makes
see if you
more
can
sense
extract revenge
because we've
upon
got
me.
the square
It
D3
is
that
best
we can
served
cut
cold.
across to if we're not afraid
After winning
of
my
rook
first ever
A5.
chess rivals last
so
week and
where's the follow-up here
proved
for
that he's still my
Hikaru?
He's going
kryptonite,
to try to
or
play
maybe I
H5
can,
now, yeah.
Okay,
keep a slow
and
turn of
make your-
events
Boy,
rolling
that's all
here.
or nothing. This is a
We're going to find out, aren't we? That's
He's
for sure.
calculated something deep because he's definitely
130
burning
points,
bridges
still
with these pawn
my
sacrifices.
senior
Or
here.
maybe
My
just
goodness.
like, I don't even know if
E4, we have a
Bishop all the
Sicilian.
way
It's
back.
not the
I
most
mean,
normal
maybe just-
opening we've ever
Just
played.
dropping back
yeah,
single,
Johnny B
because
is,
then you've got this.
Yeah, we
preferred-
started running that little fork, and also
preferred his
the
Catalan
problem with
type
playing
stuff
bishop
that we've
c8 is
gotten,
then bishop takes
certainly gotten
b6 is
more
a
of.
threat, and you know that's kind of annoying.
In some cases. So bishop e6, that
But we
looks
shall
much
see.
more
It is
logical, if you
a
will.
bullet.
You still have the threat
Bullet
of winning
match,
the exchange.
1-1.
By the
Not
way,
1-0,
now that we've
which is
tossed
always
in
a
that
good
pawn
reminder,
move, we're
because
not
that
playing
means
rook a1
chess
either.
matters.
That's right, in
So
rook a3 now we
Quality
can move
chess moves
a5
matter again
in a lot of situations
when
because
you are
we're not
playing
pinned like we were
1-1.
before.
Yeah, I still think that at some point Black is
Interesting
wanting
here.
to
Should
throw
I
in this
should I
move rook
strive
d8.
to have a
Maurice,
plan
what
of
do you
bringing my
think
knight
about this
around to
pawn
e6? I
sacrifice?
feel like I should.
It's a very critical question.
Seems like a decision that
Critical,
would
but
be,
also creative. I mean, this guy
would be good
Nakamura,
for
like
me.
we said, he just comes up with
So I'll
stuff.
go for it.
And this one, he's calculating something pretty special here.
Yeah, it's
This
not
move
exactly
E4,
clear
It looks
what,
bizarre as
what's
ever.
gonna happen in
D
this
takes E4 looks natural, but
scenario.
here's what the engines are saying.
Maintaining
Rook
some
F to
flexibility.
D8,
I'm gonna
leaving
try
the
to
bishop
maybe
hanging for the
support
moment
getting
and
D5
challenging
at some
this
point. I can also play
queen.
knight D4 here.
How do you
can't really play
defend this
C3,
pawn
huh?
on
I'm gonna do
B4?
that,
That's
actually.
his main point. How do you defend
In
this
fact, maybe
pawn?
I should have done that
If
before. I
you
didn't
just
realize
move
how
the queen
strong
away,
that
then
might
you
have
take
been.
on G4 and queen takes B4.
Now he's
So
actually kind of
you want to
catching
keep
up,
your
and
pawn?
he's gonna get,
Well, it looks like you have to play the move, queen to E1. And by the way, D takes
he's gonna
E4
get his knight
has been played in the
F5,
game.
and with
Now
that,
queen E1, that move you
gonna
guys
hope to
pointed out, bishop E6, and
get some
now
attacking
the threat
chances against my
on the
king,
two
but-
rooks. Rook to F2, solving that problem.
But will it
Bishop
amount to
C4,
everything
rook
that he ever
A3,
dreamed
okay.
of?
Look, by
Time
the way,
will
this
tell.
rook has very few places to go
If I can take
along
on
this
C4,
line.
I'll get the B file.
And now
I don't know
H5,
that he
and this knight
wanted
is
this,
tricky,
actually. I
and
think
you're
this is a
headed
mistake.
over
Should
to
I
this
go after
square
the C4
on
pawn?
H2.
What's
So
his
now
threat?
white
So
is
is
just
what, rook
playing
C4?
back
What
up
does that
every
do?
single move,
I don't
being
know. I'm just
aggressive.
gonna go after
And
the
now
C4
the move
pawn.
A5
He'll probably
coming
have to
into the
play
position,
knight
kind of a
E3.
wild idea.
Oh, I think
And if
he-
you were to take on B6,
might
and
have
it's a
needed to play
long
knight E3,
calculation we're following here.
advantage
Takes,
of my,
takes
pinned-
on B4. This is not hanging
pinned
because
pawn,
this is
but no, he
hanging.
decided
Why?
not
Because
to,
the
so I
rook
guess
left to
we'll
F2.
increase
You don't
the
fall
pressure.
down. He would have had to calculate, and if you trade
Should we
here,
play
takes,
D3?
this rook is not a
So,
problem because this rook
if he
is hanging.
takes it, I can take on
Black
D2
is
and then take on
perfectly
D3.
fine. In fact, better
The more this
in this
position
particular
is
line.
simplified,
So that's a long
the easier
calculation
it's
and
getting
went
for
from
me.
move 23 down to
Okay,
move
but
28 to assess
secure, I guess.
all the possibilities here. And he has played rook FD8. The capture on E4 did happen. So we are back here after D takes. He did play this move, and his point is to play
didn't
all
realize
those
that time was
unleashing
actually
moves
becoming
to
an issue
test
here.
the position of this pawn. And you've got to see
He's
that
actually
the position
played
as far as white's concerned, these
fast
rooks are
enough
not
for time
connected.
to
And so when the
become an
bishop goes
issue.
back and gets to that C4 square, it's going to be a beast. So Nakamura is playing really well, dynamically in a position where statically he seemed to be worse. The other game, I'm not at all impressed by how Fabiano is handling it, because after bishop to F3, instead of playing the dynamic queen G5, we've seen him do this now twice, not play the dynamic
was
move.
kind of a weak
He's played
move,
bishop to
maybe.
E6, very solid. He went from having
nervous.
this kind of edge to now this tiny bit of edge. Knight takes on B6, C takes B6, and now Nakamura simply
just blundered away the
castled
game.
here.
Take.
See, even C takes B6 looks odd. Well, he did it because he didn't want to see queen C3 hitting both his pawns, which would have been solved if he had put a queen on G5, by the way. But now after castles, the engines are saying no problems at all for white. White has solved everything.
Wow.
He went from having a worse
got lucky
position,
this one.
20 moves in. Now
All
he's
right.
fine on this board.
Well,
He's
we'll resign.
aggressive on the other board.
He
it
got
looks like
lucky on this
Nakamura is
one. Why did I
completely
get so
turning things
panicked there?
around. And we're going to start saying things are in his favor. Meantime, guys, the line you mentioned,
when we
he
went
has,
to the endgame
this
here, I guess
position
I
has
should've just-
happened. Look at that, the
what am I,
sacrifice you
just up
mentioned,
pawns?
and the line we pointed out here. How you find grab
was
the
a
pawn and allow queen
panic
to F3.
moment,
So
but I
these
felt like there
games
should have
are
been something
now
even
getting to
better
be
here, right?
very, very interesting,
I mean, I'm
as
up a
this
lot of
Bass
material.
is giving us 2 for the price of
So,
1. We get 4 games instead of just 2.
I need to build on the
Rich games
positives
with
of this
time
game, which
ticking
is that I
down.
was
very exciting
pretty
stuff
much
happening
better
here in the
from,
showdown. in St.
outplayed
Louis.
him in the middle
Yes,
game.
I'm a fan of Bass chess.
Getting
after
to this
round
point
so
here
far.
where he
I'm a fan
defended
as
this,
well. I mean,
he gets a
wow,
lot of
what
credit for
turnarounds
defending
we're watching in
resourcefully.
these
Oh, you know what? I
matches.
really panicked
we
here.
do have our hashtag
I knew there was
St.
something
Louis
better than I
Showdown,
did, but
so
queen to
give your
c3 was just
feedback.
good. I
It's
thought he
also
could take,
important for you
and
to
take
go
on the
Twitter
pawn because he
and
has 2 attackers,
vote
but I forgot
on
about this.
The position you want to
So queen
see
to c3.
tomorrow for Fisher Random.
Ganging up here would have been nice. All right.
Right.
And
Moving
it's very
on,
exciting 'cause actually,
focus on
Gary
the
Kasparov
positive
then picked this
aspects of the
position.
game,
Right.
which is
The
that
first position, actually, I want to
I had a
call
pretty good
the
position.
bad date position.
one that I would
because-
take
Bad
again.
date.
That sounds really negative. But you know how if you, or maybe Hollywood, we could call it the Hollywood position.
Okay.
What I'm thinking is it's a position where you, say you have a friend or somebody has to set up a chess set who doesn't know how to play chess.
Simple chess, I guess.
Okay.
It's exactly like that because the king and the queen are reversed,
Simple
the
chess.
bishops and the knights are reversed, and everything else is the same.
That's the Hollywood position. That's where you see all the advertisements and the movies getting it wrong.
Exactly.
I got it.
I
Okay.
think the
I like-
Hollywood position
But,
sounds
but,
good.
but the real Hollywood position is the pieces would be set up on the wrong square. H1 square would
That's
not
true.
be light.
That's true, but that's not allowed in Fisher Random. So I think this is the next best thing. So that's
That was a
actually
bad
one
move.
that Gary thought was
that I
a
was
great one,
wondering
and we're
away
going to see his
my queen.
explanations
Uh-oh.
for why he picked the
Well,
positions he
that wasn't
picked.
good.
Then you guys get to
That's
not a
vote
good way to
and have a
continue
say
this one.
in what these legends of chess are going to be playing tomorrow.
Excellent.
20-year-old legends, but indeed legends.
Yes.
And we are going to take a look.
I don't want
We
to
got,
trade
we
queens,
got
all right?
By
a
the
big
way,
update in the Nakamura game from
Don't wanna
Maurice. It
trade
looks like it
queens,
has
John.
gone along.
That
Leave
whole
me
line
alone.
that
All right, we'll trade bishops,
Maurice
so if he
had
wants it.
pointed out, that whole variation
I can only hope to
with the
draw
rook
now.
d8 tempo, the bishop
Given
e6,
the
the
rough
bishop
start that I've
c4, and now we're expecting Hikaru to play the move that we've been eyeballing for some time, and that's that really nice a7, a5, and it seems like black,
rook's
just as
hanging
Maurice has
easy,
pointed out, just seizes the initiative, and Hikaru's
Bad
looking
start.
very
Time to
comfortable
focus.
in this. Again, just to go down
Focus,
that
pocus.
same primrose
He wants
path
that again, huh?
that,
I'll run that back with him all day
Maurice
if he
had
wants.
pointed
This
out
was,
before. Bishop takes b6, queen
this
takes
was a middle
b4.
game
It's
that I
really
am happy
looking
with.
like Hikaru's for choice.
That's really hard to see, indeed. Far in advance.
And pardon me, I wanted to play h5. I forgot a moment ago before I played the move a5. Maurice has said, first you kick this knight back into the tumbleweeds over here on h2, and then you break out on the queen side with a5,
Wow.
and suddenly Hikaru, master with
happy
the
with it this
initiative,
way.
That's right, I mean-
is
Different than the
fantastic
first game,
at
right? But I'm
creating
happy with
problems
this
for
for
his
sure.
opponent, is suddenly in the driver's seat.
Absolutely brilliant. I
just
mean,
go
that doesn't
sack
mean he's
down,
going to
right?
win
I'd
this game.
also
But
like to
first,
play
coming
here.
up with the
Ooh,
concept of
there.
e4,
Takes, I
and
got
then
in.
so accurately analyzing these permutations, because like bishop takes b6, queen takes b4, not very easy to
Actually,
see
it
far
was
in
rough.
advance,
No.
because like so many different pieces are in take. And
Don't
you
think
know
he can
you got to
take.
notice all those like nuances
makes me a
and
happy
analyze all the
boy.
variations accurately.
All
So
work and no
great
play
stuff
makes
by
you happy.
Nakamura.
Yeah, this is what makes Hikaru such
Putting
a
that king on
formidable
that
player
diagonal,
and
I
such a
think,
great
was a
U.S.
big
champion.
mistake.
Is, just at the time you're patting yourself on the back and saying,
Yeah.
I'm squeezing
Push
him,
him
I'm
on
getting
the
him,
pin.
I'm ahead. He
just play bishop to
finds
d6.
deep and marvelous
Goes
ideas
with-
to turn the table on him.
That's the great thing about chess. It's the strategy of e4. That's just a great positional concept, combined with all of these
Yeah, but-
accurately analyzed
The tactics,
variations.
yeah.
And
Should have played
that's
there.
the monster
Should've
that we
played
have
c5.
here in Nakamura. We are going to take a break, and we'll be back to see how that game shakes out. Can Caruana defend against the two bishops? And meanwhile, Gary Kasparov will be telling you about all of the positions that he wants to see these top players face off in tomorrow.
Still a mess.
I'm Gary
but I'm
Kasparov,
not happy with the way
here
I'm
at
calculating.
Chess Club and Scholastic Center of St.
Problem. I
Louis.
feel like I'm missing
And
simple tactics right
we
now.
are about
That
to
doesn't
watch
make me
a
happy.
great event, Showdown in St. Louis, where 4 players, Nakamura, Caruana, Huyufan, and Negi, will play classic,
We're going to give up that
rapid
G
blitz, and, of course,
Yeah,
Fisher
yeah.
random.
So now
Of course,
queen
it's
over.
random. Of course, we know it's
Play bishop
it
f4
could have
first.
960 variations. We had an idea, and
Fine
actually it was my
first.
old dream,
This will play
to
bishop f5.
engage the public, you,
Freeze up the queen.
to be
slide
part
over.
of this event by voting on Twitter
Yeah, we can
for the
go
position
here.
that you like to be played in the specific games. But before you do that, I'm here to make suggestions. My first suggestion is very, very simple. I don't know whether we can call it random. It's to
Queen trade.
replace bishops and knights in the original positions. So
Go for it, though, I
to have 2 bishops on the knight spots and vice versa.
Check and
Here is the second position. That's already non-traditional. You have bishops in the corner on the queen side, and then you have rooks on the king side. Looking for different positions, I always try to make sure that the pawns are protected. I mean, you don't have terrible weaknesses that could create huge discomfort for the player. So position number 3, as you can see, all the pawns are protected, and I have to tell you, I don't know how just to make this, the best.
Oh no. Did I just blunder a draw? I play there, he gives check, and I check. Oh my gosh, I can't escape through G3. Wow. He saved that one. Oh man, that was frustrating. Well, again, I'll take that middle game all day. If that's going to be something he wants to play, bring it on, right? He's been worse with white twice, so. And again, so what did I do? I just blundered with D3, huh? Well, that's more than a little bit frustrating. I should have anticipated that, though. I mean, honestly, it's bad prophylaxis by me not to bring the rook back to F7, clearly. Ugh. So. Undisciplined chess leads to blunders. You can't make excuses when you blunder. You have to learn from your mistakes and not put yourself in a situation to blunder, I always say. It's like you can be mad that you got mugged, but if you went walking down a dark alley in a bad neighborhood at midnight, you might have just gotten what was coming to you, right? So that's the other way to look at that scenario. Don't put yourself in bad positions by leaving your pieces undefended, you know, making questionable strategical decisions, these kind of things. So tell me this doesn't seem like a total mess for him, right? To say the least. What should I do? Just castle long and get out of it? I guess I'll do that. Just like something weird. Just kind of put myself in a position maybe to not get mated. You know what I mean? I typically prefer situations where I don't get mated. Just, you know, something about me. Since we're all sharing. I want to find a way to get H5, you know what I mean? But it's just not that clear. If I go back, he's gonna... So maybe give check first? No, I guess I'll just come back. I'm just amazed that there wasn't something more concrete here in this one. I'm being totally honest right now. I'm amazed. Oh no. I just blundered knight b4, but good he didn't see it. What to do here? What am I going to do here? Wow. Resign. What happened in there game? What in the world happened here? Knight d4 was a strong move. Should have played bishop f6. Bishop c3. That would have done the trick. Well, I'm falling apart today, guys. Falling apart at the seams. Not winning good positions, but Just keep playing. It's a race to 10 right now, so plenty of time for a comeback. Focusing on the fact that I feel like I've been playing well in the time scramble. He's made a few less blunders, so that's what's happened. But you know, I'm good with this line if he wants to keep playing this stuff. So that is his call. We'll go with this one. I'm going to try to focus on the D pawn here. It's isolated. And a potential target. He's doing exactly what you should do in these types of IQP positions. He's throwing everybody at the king, right? Makes sense. Now should I play knight f5? I feel like I should, even though it's a little bit risky. I didn't anticipate this move being that strong. But I'll go for this. One thing that's weird that's going to happen is a big queen trade. Huh. This was potentially not ideal. It's always funny when that's your way of saying that you blundered. This was potentially not ideal. I feel like one of the main characters on Silicon Valley, right? The VC who talks like a robot, the woman. I don't really know what or who she's supposed to kind of represent. I thought it was maybe Peter Thiel a lot of the time, that she was supposed to be representing some crazy capital investor like that. Anyway, not that he's crazy, I'm just saying that I don't exactly know who that character is supposed to be representing. Well, he outplayed me in this one. In this one, he definitely played better. A little bit different than the previous games we've had where I was in a better scenario. This one has sort of just slowly unwound for me. And it seems like it's unwinding further, likely. Yeah. Why was I putting the knight there? I don't even know. I don't even know what I was thinking, honestly. Move. Ah! Oh. All right. Well, that just wasn't a good game. That was not a good game for me. Didn't handle that line that well. Let's try to fight back. One game at a time. One game at a time is always the key. What am I doing here? Doing something terribly wrong. Doing something terribly wrong here. Something is going wrong here. I'd like to avoid the queen trade, to be honest. If that's okay with you. He almost just blundered his queen. There's no way he saw that. He just kind of got lucky he didn't. Maybe there I should have taken. Don't know. He's obsessed with the queen trade. And I am currently trying to deny him this pleasure. I don't know. I'm going to go gobble that pawn. So that I'm not down as many pawns, honestly. It's my sole motivation. Don't be down quite as many pawns as I was before. Can I keep avoiding the queen trade forever? Probably not. At some point my luck's gonna run out, huh? Like right now. Don't think I had anything better, honestly. What am I supposed to do? Take the pawn, maybe? He takes, and I come up. But I thought that he would give check, and either I'm coming back or I'm coming forward and giving him check on f3. I mean, it's a draw. So I know that's not the best result for me in terms of the match score, but it is a result nonetheless. And it's a result nonetheless. And at least I didn't lose, right? It's been a bad little sequence of games there. Blowing a few good positions, so at least that didn't happen. What can I do here? I think I can play e5. I don't know. This is not an ideal structure for black, honestly. Not an ideal structure for me as black. I'm going to try to induce f3. Hoping for tactics on the diagonal. I don't know. It is bullet, right? Maybe go there immediately. Invite him to give me the b2 pawn. See if he... Huh. I'll go there. Wow. John is greedy. He's greedy today. He is greedy today. That just seems super risky, right? But how to take advantage of it? I guess I'll play some simple move. Not really too thrilled about that move, but okay, now there's like chances on f4 and stuff. Kind of a risky play by him, right? We all agree. But I don't see anything concrete, anything more concrete than what I'm kind of going for right now. If I take there, get e5. Huh. I'm taking too much time. That's what's going on. I was taking too much time. Oh, take f4, dude. Darn it. Head f4. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, thank gosh. He missed it. Boom. I finally win a close one, right? Finally win a close one in this rivals match. It seemed like a weird move by him. Wow. I just blundered that pawn. Kind of got to go for this, right? Seems like a necessity. It's a bare necessity, a simple bare necessity. Takes. That doesn't work out well for me. Forget about your worries and your strife. It's the bare necessity, Mother Nature's recipe, that makes the bare necessities of life. Huh. It's the bare necessities, simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Huh. Am I just losing that pawn? Seems like it. Wait a second. Can I take and give check? Maybe. But I can also do this, which could actually be a serious problem for him. Ah, okay, resigns. I had already pre-moved h4. Well, this was interesting, huh? Bishop h6, all of a sudden he plays rook d7. That was a good defensive move, it seems. The best defensive move he could have played. Yeah, I don't think I had anything. Good defense right now by John. He's on his way to 10 games right now. Good defense. Playing a little bit better from a resourceful perspective, but let's see what he wants to do in like an open Sicilian. I mean, okay, apparently he's fine with this stuff, huh? We will see. We'll see how fine with this stuff he is. Okay, he knows what he's doing so far. You know I want that move right there. You know that's what I want. But we'll play this one first. I wasn't sure about doing it right away. But now I can get the dark squared bishop. Or we transpose into like kind of a Najdorf. Right? Take with the knight or the bishop. Bishop f5 if takes there with check. Yeah, that seems to work. Well, he's defending well. He is once again defending well. I want the d5 pawn. I also want a safe king. That's kind of on the old to-do list here. This is getting really dangerous for me. Oh, blundered. Game over. Well, that was my fault for playing a position where my king was in the center. You know, and again, I'm just consistently getting under time pressure. I need to speed up a little bit. You know what I mean? I mean, if you get a position where your king is in the center and there's all kinds of threats, you can't later, like, blame the fact that, hey, you know, maybe, maybe, oh, he tricked me and took with the queen. What a shenaniganizer. Queen takes isn't good, but okay. In some scenarios, you do it because your opponent is sort of pre-moving like I was. So... what was I going to say? I forget. I was saying something. but I forget what that was. About, yeah, getting your king in a kind of a, whoa, that was him playing a little too fast. Getting your king in kind of a binded position. It's just not the best decision. But okay, he returns the favor a little bit for me. All right. I think that was a little surprising. I don't think that was... He's playing like he's winning here instead of like he's down the exchange, right? Okay, interesting. I have to be careful here. How do I do something here? Not exactly sure. Whoa, just going for it, he is. That's a lot of pawns, man. Not this time, Johnny boy. Too many pawns on that one. Yeah, I mean, he should have had a draw there, but I think he was, you know, being too aggressive. Well, I don't blame him. He's been beating me when we've gotten in every time scramble, right? So, pretty much every time scramble has gone to the old Johnny B. We'll go repeat this one again. We'll see if he wants it. No, he wants the one that he was successful with, which makes sense. Okay, but this way, now I'll play it a little bit differently. Something's going wrong in the way I'm playing this, and I'm just like forgetting something really simple. I don't even know what it is, but it is. Something is going wrong. So. Ooh. Be careful. Don't get your knight trapped. He's playing the old Hikaru Gambit, right? Just shoving the A-pawn. Why did I call that the Hikaru Gambit? I don't even know. The old Hikaru Gambit, huh? What's he going to do? I don't even know. Is he really threatening to take on E6? I guess we'll find out. Now he is. Now he is threatening to take, and so I should just sack the exchange and go after the light squares? I think so. I certainly think so. Knight there. He's got to play knight f3, and then I'm going to take on e4. Right? Ooh. He recognizes, he sees the writing on the wall and knows he needs to do something. to change the scenario. Well played, sir. What I want to do is find a way. Ooh, wait, he's going to play F3. No, he can't play F3. I think that's good. All right. Well, we'd like to slowly inch our way back into this thing. That's all we can do. I don't exactly know where I'm supposed to want that bishop in these lines. I feel like it's definitely a flaw in my approach that I don't quite know what I want there. I mean, I know he can play. Wait, is he allowing knight to c6? Is that irritating? Possibly. Possibly. That's pretty much my criteria for playing a move. Is that possibly irritating to my opponent? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Right. Okay, takes there, doesn't do much. I guess I kind of just need to bring that guy back. And now I'll bring this one to the D file. Why not? Ah. I don't know if it's that big of a deal. I mean, I guess I can just go for the endgame now. Take everything, knight to c6. He moves, and then what? I don't know. I don't know that I get anything concrete, so I'm not going to go for it. I feel like I have a little bit of a space advantage right now. Right, he's a little congested. That's what I'm hoping. Kind of banking on that part of my evaluation. I'd like to take there and then play bishop there, huh? Well, let's do it for kicks and gigs. I don't know if it does anything. Might just be a big old fancy trade. Just a fancy way to trade pieces. That's what it looks like. Right? Huh. That was not the best way for me to play this. Yeah. I'm not thrilled with what I've done. I am not thrilled with what I've done. Uh-oh. No point playing that one on, down on time. Again, time pressure kind of killed the cat there. This endgame is just nothing but an equal bowl of jelly, likely. But okay, he's doubled up my score. He's on his way to a victory. I'm going to have to pick up the old game. Oh, he goes back to this one. Okay. We are... Oh, now he's playing it. Okay. Playing it differently, though, here. This is a much different approach. Really kind of all out for white because you've given up the bishop pair and you're just opening up the center. So normally that's why white plays the more, the slower sort of positional way we've seen John play previous to this. So now I need to find a plan. Find a plan. C5 would be a good one to just open up the position, right? I guess so. Open up the position for the bishops, see if he is into that kind of thing. He gets the isolated pawn, so obviously he gets something for it, which makes sense. For sure, he's getting something as well. He's going to play knight f5, but we're not panicked about it. Hoping to have tension on g2 later with my own bishop and knight, right? Like right now. Like after what he just did. Maybe invites tactics, right? Interesting. What I should do? Increase the dynamic tension or play there? Seems that this is the more straightforward approach. Now how does he guard the knight, I guess, is a good question. Probably queen g4, but I can play h5 and his queen is overloaded. Queen h3, knight f4, I'm winning. Seems like there's actually a chance he could be losing the piece, yeah. A lot of things going on here, right? If I don't know. Don't know exactly what to do. I'll try to bring my knight into h4 if I can. Or maybe f4 if he gives it to me. Got to get this one. We've got to make sure. Oh, I can't. I just saw my time and just freaked out. That was all. Checkmate. That was a close one. I almost lost the winning position because of time. That really would have been a huge backbreaker, right? We'll go back for the Borisov for fun. Let him give us that. Let him give us that. Whoa. Let's go get that guy. Now pin him. If I play there, he's going to try to unpin me. So we want to say no to that. We want to say no to him unpinning the 7th rank right now. And say yes to this. How do we bring more pieces? How do we bring more pieces? That's okay with us, because we can now take everything and take on b5, right? That had to be a mistake. That had to be a mistake. Yeah, I thought he might go with that. But now we will... Should I take and then take there? Or just give check first? Let's give check first. Squeeze me. Why didn't I just trade queens? I don't even know why I did that. I'm going to play there and come into here. Right? If I take everything, where's the win here, right? I'm obviously missing something. Maybe I should just take everything on f5 and take on c7. It's possible. Oh, wait, I had bishop d4 check last move. Crap. I had bishop d4 check last move and I missed it. But okay, this is good enough. Good enough. His position was bad. Even I couldn't mess it up. I didn't see that I had bishop d4 check last move. That would have been dynamite. That would have been dynamite. He likes this again. But now he's going back to the positional approach. Back to the positional approach. Yeah, actually, this makes sense. This makes some sense for him. So we'll take there. Should we just take there and just kind of call his bluff, maybe? His bluff says he's going to sack the exchange. That's what he's saying. Ooh, 94 was good. If I take there, he has to take that way, though. Play bishop f6. Now develop. Surely we must develop with tempo. How did he manage this? I don't know. It was risky by me, I mean given, but still feels a little bit lucky for him. I took the draw, even though it gets him a 1.5 closer to victory, because I don't think I had anything else there. I mean, he's kind of playing the odds right there, but right now I'm kind of happy with a draw with black, honestly, if I'm totally honest about it. Hmm. Doesn't seem ideal for me, but okay. Didn't see anything better. Trying not to spend too much time finding it, right? That was part of my thinking there. What is going on now, right? He's obviously coming in. There's not a lot I can do about it. That was weird. Ran out of time. All right. Well, from here on out, it's cowboy up or shut up, right? Up against the wall now. We'll go for this again. I mean, the opening hasn't steered me wrong. Really, I mean, in hindsight, this meant those early games that I wasn't able to win are where things kind of unraveled a little bit. So, we've been here before. He's anticipating the issues coming. It's not exactly clear like what the best thing to do is in this situation. There are indeed some tricky and good options for me. Should I just like prepare to slide the queen over? I think so. Come over anyway, I guess. Let's put the rook here just in case he plans to do anything funny with sacking, right? Bring that guy back to defend, maybe? I don't know. You gotta be kidding me, John. Finally. Oh, man. He makes it so hard. I think that's why he wins so many of these matches. He just makes it really, really hard. He just defended that so resourcefully, and I just felt like I was on tilt, you know? Doesn't make sense, but that's how I felt. You know what I mean? So, that's the truth. This is a tricky one. Not my favorite Scandinavian he and I have ever gotten. Not my favorite. Maybe I can play. I was gonna say maybe I could have played rook over. That might have been better. What's it do now? He's gonna win back the pawn, huh? Nothing I can do about it, really. So I guess we'll go this way. Take with the bishop. See if he wants to invite the knight versus bishop ending. He doesn't. Now I would have loved to have had something better than what I have to do here, but I don't. Seems to be the best. Yeah, but now what? Oh, that was a blunder. Oh, good, he didn't see it. But it may not matter. He might still just be totally winning here. What? What just happened there? Were you guys watching that on the video? He was like down to 2 seconds, and all of a sudden I flagged. I mean, obviously I would have already pre-moved. Well, that stinks. All right. Well, that happens. Sometimes it happens, but this was a pretty good chess rivals, I think. You know, my early losses were paid dividends later on. So, you know, this position is fine for me. I think I'm holding, but probably a draw is not good enough, right? Yeah, he already had 9.5. So definitely he was on his way to winning. He was on his way to winning. He made it to 10 first. It was an exciting chess rivals. I'm glad to have John back in my life as my kryptonite. Right? The world has been restored. World order has been restored. You all can rest peacefully. John beat me in a chess rivals, so. But you know, definitely was some good chess, I think, by me. I think a few I would have liked to have had back. Overall, I think the match is much closer than sometimes the final score tells, but that's also how it is in Bullet, right? So anyway, good talk, everybody. Appreciate you watching, and check us out later. Go ahead and subscribe right now to my YouTube channel, and look for more to come.